Temperatures tonight are mild, and it's been a warm day today. The first day above freezing for the month, the first day above average. While the flag is waving a little bit in the wind in Holland, we don't have much wind at all. And you can also see a little bit of the grass here in some of the medians, and that is something that we've all been seeing, that shrinking snowpack thanks to the warmer air. We're 30 right now in Big Rapids, 34 for Grand Rapids, and most of us along the lakeshore anywhere from 33 to 35. We have dropped into the 20s down along the 94 corridor thanks to some brief clearing that has allowed those temperatures to plummet. We've also had a little bit of fog build in as well. Visibilities are anywhere from 2 to 5 to 7 miles, so it's not awful, but there will be the possibility of some decent fog building overnight that could present some visibilities less than a mile through early tomorrow morning. Most of us will not have to deal too much with that, but there is the possibility. Some cloud cover here across back to the west. There's a little bit of rain ahead of a low pressure system. This will be moving through early tomorrow, and while most of us will be above freezing, there is the chance that some of us will be close enough to freezing that we may end up with a little freezing rain. So we have had a couple more counties added to this winter weather advisory that starts in about an hour. Actual precip's probably not going to start until around 6 a.m. though. They're just giving you a little bit of a lead up time. But for Oceana, Newaygo, Mecosta, Montcalm counties, we could have a little bit of ice mixed in with that rain, enough to kind of stick just because temperatures will be a little colder here. Most of us will be around 30, but temperatures in the upper 20s as that area of moisture lifts through is what's going to prevent most of us from having any issues with any freezing temperatures. So 30 tonight, mostly cloudy, a little bit of fog possible, but here is that first wave of rain and maybe a little ice mixed in. It doesn't happen until around 5 or 6 a.m. and then we'll start to see a more widespread rain right around 8 or 10 a.m. So this is going to be impacting us for the morning commute. Probably not seeing too much ice mixed in there, maybe a little bit farther to the north, but this should be able to melt any ice that's already out there. So I don't think we're going to have any road concerns. And even on the cold side of this low pressure system, as that chilly air moves in, we probably won't have any of this snow that's materializing sticking, because we're going to have had several days of warm pavement temperatures. Maybe towards tomorrow evening, as a little bit more of this moisture swings in, there could be a very slight dusting of snow, but probably not more than maybe a quarter inch to a half an inch. And that will all clear out through early Wednesday morning, leaving us with a pretty nice day on Wednesday. Rain totals will be anywhere from a quarter to around a third of an inch from 96 to the north. There could be some more significant totals farther to the north, upwards of half an inch, but most of us will not get that much. And then farther to the south, we're talking maybe a tenth of an inch or so of rain. But if you like the warmer temperatures, those will be on tap with a continuing vanishing snowpack through the week. Thursday and Friday, we will get to our warmest point of the week in the 40s, just as another rainy system moves in.